Another conditional statement is a ternary conditional operator. So as the word ternary indicates, it has three expressions. So one of them is a condition and two expressions. Okay, it has a condition and two expressions. So let me demonstrate how this works. For example, you have two numbers, so integers num1 and num2, and you want to assign something depending on a given condition about the two numbers. Say that you want to define a maximum of two numbers between num1 and num2. So what you have is that you can define another number that is a maximum of the two number and say that if num1 is greater than num2, then the maximum is num1, else it is num2. So you can use an if statement to do that, but there is another conditional operator that will make it easy for you. So we'll say that num1 greater than num2, and sometimes it's better to enclose this statement in parentheses so that you can actually, it kind of makes you know what is happening and you're actually evaluating what is inside the parentheses and getting the value. So if this one is true, so you put a question mark to ask that particular question, then you have an expression of num1 as your max. Otherwise, you have that colon there and you put num2. So that is that. So depending on this condition, if this one evaluates to true, this one is what is going to be picked as the max. Otherwise, num2 is the one that is going to be picked as the max. So you can also make this one a bit more interesting. You can decide to get these values from the user. So, and you can do this by using scanf function. This scanf function gets an input from the keyboard. So if it's a kind of int, so you're going to put %i and another %i to capture num1 and num2 so that you can compare them. And then you can come here and have another printf statement to give you what is happening, and you say that the value of the max between %i and %i is %i. So you have num1 and this one you have to put a reference operator, num1, num2, and max. So that is that. No, you actually do not need a % operator there. You can just come here, because these ones are the values that are being captured by scanf. So you do it from there. And here put a semicolon, and we save this one and compile it and see what we get. So GCC, again conditional.c, silent. Then we are going to run a.out, and we supply two numbers, 5 and 6. The max between 5 and 6 is 6. So, but you can see the way my code is appearing here. I need to do a good job of making it format out and print out more helpful information. So I go to Vim and I edit my file, conditional.c. First of all, I need to put a helpful information. Puts, please provide two numbers, and then after providing two numbers, I also need to make my code a bit more readable. Provide two numbers. Those two numbers have been provided. And then we're going to do this, and I'm going to have a new line character there, and I think the code now it's much more readable. So I write that one and quit. Then I GCC conditional.c, and I run a.out again. Provide two numbers, yes. So I'm going to provide 18 and 78, and the max between 18 and 78 is 78. So that is how a ternary conditional operator looks like. It compares, you have a condition. So in summary, what we can say is that for a ternary conditional operator, you have a condition, and if that condition evaluates true, you have expression 1. If that condition is false, you take expression 2. So that is basically what a ternary conditional operator is. Takes three things: a condition, an expression, and another expression. So if this condition evaluates true, expression 1 is picked. If this is false, expression 2 is picked. So if num1 is greater than num2, num1 is going to be picked. Otherwise, we are going to pick num2. That's all, and that's our ternary conditional operator. Yes, you should remember the name. It's actually more fun to pronounce it. Thank you for watching.